Well, hello there, perfect drafters. How you doing? We have got a bit of a different one. No review of a keg, but what I am saying here is you've just got a perfect draft, or, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you've got a perfect draft. What now? So first up, you got to find somewhere to put it. Now, if someone's bought you a perfect draft for Christmas or for your birthday, you've actually struck gold, because if that person cares for you, they're going to let you whack it anywhere. If your missus has bought you that, she can't moan if you pop it in the kitchen in a prime position on the worktop. You're in luck. That's a win. If your kids have bought it, they're going to want to see you using it. So again, prime kitchen position is allowed. Now, if you've bought it for yourself, you've probably got a little bit of persuasion to do. That's life. But you need it accessible, you need it to hand. It's the perfect draft. Then there's the kegs. Now, they do take up a fair whack of room. Yes, they do. You generally buy them in threes. The box is yay big. That means nothing to you, but it's pretty big. You need somewhere to store those kegs. In the winter, if you've got a storage box or something like that, get one of those from B&Q if you haven't got one. Pop it outside. They are chilled kegs. Now there is a boldy top tip. So what else? You've just got a perfect draft, which is going to be your first experience of pulling home draft pints. And it is an experience. It's a good one. But you probably won't want to stop there. Just like myself, you're probably going to want to build a pub. That's going to just come into your head. It is. So there could be a lot of work for you to do building a pub, or get someone in, get it built, or convert a part of the home to a pub. Now, once you've done that, you're probably not just going to be happy with one tap. You're going to be thinking, should I get a blade? Should I get a subcompact? Should I get a Linda machine? I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. Should I get a Guinness Surger? All those thoughts will start to pop into the head. And they are just thoughts. Because what you've got to think when you are going down that road is how many people are actually going to be drinking. Because if it's just you and you install 4 taps, you're either going to be battered all the time or you're going to be wasting some beer. No one wants to waste beer. Now, the next thing is that you're going to want that pub experience. Even if you've not built your own pub, you're going to want to sit there with your beer and have it in the proper glass. So you will find yourself hunting on eBay, hunting on Facebook, maybe taking some 5-finger discount from the local pub. Don't do that. I'm not condoning stealing. But you're going to be wanting the proper glass for that beer. And it does add to the experience. That is the chalice. That is the pint glass. That is the whatever type of other glass that you get. That's what it is. And it's designed for that beer. Yeah. So be prepared to also make some room in the kitchen or in a display cabinet or in your bar for some glasses. Now, you may also look at pimping your machine a bit. So there's quite a bit you can do with a perfect draft. You can get skins, you can get new handles, you can get medallions, you can get things on the back, like badges. So, you can pimp it up. The magnetic strip that goes down the front, the drip tray, even that, yeah? So I'll pop a few links in the description below. Here's some people that have done it. Some of them look good, some of them don't. But you're probably going to want to do that. Now, believe it or not, you may start to adopt a new drinking style. What is he on about? What am I talking about there? So generally, you'll be going down the pub, you'll have a pint with your mates, suppy Sue. How we doing? I'm all right. Are you all right? I'm okay. Good day? Yeah, not a bad day. Although someone did nick my milk out the fridge. But anyway, irrelevant conversation. But generally, you'll have a pub convo with a pint in your hand. You'll sup it back. You'll go to the bar. You'll order another pint. But not with a perfect draft at home. Some people will have a pint after a pint. Others may have a bit. I don't quite want another full pint. Just give it a little tippy toppy too. Have a bit more. Because that's what you can do. It's to hand. It's yours. The whole keg's yours. Use it as you wish. Use it how it pleases you to use it. Now the next thing is, as you go through your different drinks, you're going to be looking for some good snackage to go with them. Different snackage goes with different beers. That's the way it goes. Now with my reviews, I've tried a different snack every single time. That's not necessarily a good thing to do, but I do it for review purposes. Now you will find some quality snacks in my reviews. You'll find some stinkers as well. It's happened, it has. But look, go for your Snyders. They are absolute belters. Go for your Max Strong crisps, made for beer. You can't go wrong with those. Go for your standard dry roasted, your salted peanuts. Peanuts are always a winner. So more and more good beer snacks are coming out. Pork scratchings, Posh Pig, the Snaffling Pig Company or whatever it is. There's some beauties. There's some absolute belters. So find what you like and enjoy your snackage with your beer. Now you probably are drinking a bit more beer. That's the way it goes. But it always needs to be done in moderation. It just does. Because if you're drinking more beer and you're firing down that snackage, the waistline is going to expand. There's no two ways about it. So you might want to find yourself a decent exercise routine. Do whatever you need to do to keep yourself in shape. Now, if you're a new owner, this probably doesn't matter so much. But if you've had it for quite a while, or if you're watching this video again in a year's time, don't know why you'd do that, but please do if you feel the need to. It may be due for a bit of a clean. Your PerfectDraft needs a bit of a clean. If it's in a dusty location, a lot of dust will be attracted to that fan. It's not that loud, but honestly, the dust gets in there. Now this chap has done a quality video on how to clean your PerfectDraft. It's not hard, just take your time, don't shred the screws, follow his guide. I'll put a link in the description below. If your PerfectDraft is due a clean, it can really help it keep down to temperature. So it's well worth having a look at that video if it's due a clean. Now, if you're anything like me and you've had a PerfectDraft for a little while or got the older model, you've probably had a few beers, and I have. Recently, I've been thinking, this could do with being a few degrees warmer. This would really benefit. The flavours would come out of this ale if it was a bit warmer. So you're going to be wanting to keep an eye on the launch of the PerfectDraft Pro. It's coming soon, so let's keep an eye on that. Let's get one together. We'll have a review of it. We'll have a look. It's worth keeping a tab on the release of that PerfectDraft Pro machine. Now, you're going to be finding kegs that you like. You're going to be finding kegs that you don't like. Probably. Sometimes people stick to what they know. If you're a bloke or a lady that's gone down and drank Stella every day of their lives for the past 15 years and they thought, I want the convenience of having Stella at home, I've found a PerfectDraft, I'm going to do that, going to have that at home, then probably you're going to continue to buy Stella. But a lot of people will buy it for a range of kegs and then see what else is available. Going to dip your toe in an IPA, not literally, that would be a waste of a good IPA. But basically, you're going to have a look at some other beers. Try a wheat beer, try an IPA, try an Abbey Ale. It's worth a go. Yes, the kegs are not cheap, but if you find something that changes your taste a little bit and you find it's a gem, you're going to want it again. And it's going to make even more out of that machine at home. Now, you're probably also going to join a Facebook group on the PerfectDraft machine. You're going to watch videos on YouTube around the PerfectDraft machine. You're going to join the Beer Hawk page and stuff like that. And what you'll find yourself doing is getting excited at new keg releases. So be prepared and just watch out, because you might get well excited about them, and so much so that during that excitement you make a bit of an impulse buy. So just be careful of getting overexcited and buying something that you know you're not going to like. But on the flip side of that, you might get excited, you might see something that you think, I'm going to like that, you're going to buy it and you're going to love it. So it's worth joining the groups, it's worth getting carried away with the excitement a bit, it's worth keeping abreast of what's coming on the Perfect Draft. And finally, now this is the most important one, to make sure that you know how good kegs are, what they taste like, kind of, what snackage might go with them. There's one thing you've got to do, and that's subscribe to Big Bold Reviews. Yes, it is. So make sure you subscribe, give this video a like, share it about if you like, and next week I will be doing the next keg review. Yes, finally, I'm going to crack into the bud. Yes, I am. So anyway, people, have an absolute belter of a weekend. Thought I'd do a little bit of a different one because there's going to be a lot of people that have just got this belter of a machine for Christmas. If you're only just coming across this now because it's the first time you've searched for Perfect Draft on YouTube or whatever, please give us a subscribe, give us a like, wait for that next keg review. But for now, Perfect Drafters, have an absolute belter of a weekend. Enjoy, let the ale flow, let the fire burn. Have a good one, people. Cheers, Perfect Drafters. Cheers.